Hey all, just checking in from quarantine. I know it's a really stressful time right now, but I feel like it's also a really important opportunity to take a step back, restock, maybe even relax a little bit. Oh god, there's so many dishes. Oh, thank god, I was almost not productive for a second there.
For real though, I do find this whole obsession with productivity in quarantine, even more so than otherwise, to be kind of disturbing. This insidious idea that if you're not killing yourself with work, you should be killing yourself with leisure. That said, I am, despite myself, admitting that it's a good opportunity to get some things done that I might otherwise have had an excuse for putting off. And seeing as having a consistent YouTube show is on that list, I thought, why not kill X plus 1 birds with X stones, you know? Gosh, if my high school math teachers could see me now. So in that spirit, I'm turning my list of things that I've always sort of figured I wouldn't get around to, but wrote down anyway, otherwise known as my to-don't list, into a YouTube vlogging series wherein I teach myself how to do shit while also teaching you. And it's probably a hot mess, but overall we learn a little bit about a bunch of things, a lot about the importance of making an effort and sticking with it, and everything about whether it's possible for me specifically to succeed in the competitive garbage fire that is the YouTube vlogging world. So without further ado, let's get started. Doesn't make sense. Today I'm going to be learning how to grow herbs, starting from seeds. Join me, won't you? Now the first thing that you're going to want to do is clear your workspace. Now that you've done that, your feng shui is in better order than it's been for years, and you're ready to get to work. First thing that you're going to need to grow herbs, I assume, is some seeds. Now the websites say to only use high quality ones, which, somehow, I'm actually covered on. I'm using seeds from the Hudson Valley Seed Company because my friend worked there and got me a bump in discount. You, on the other hand, should use seeds from whatever supplier your friend works for because she has since left and doesn't know you anyway. Now the thing that was stopping me from getting this done, later known as the thing that's been stopping me from making this video, is potting mix. This is a special kind of soil that isn't actually soil, and is therefore way better for starting seeds, because as it turns out, real soil, you know, what you imagine plants growing in, is actually super bad for them. I don't fucking understand it either. I didn't want to go outside to get pot mix because of the pandemic, but then I realized that my flatmate actually keeps his succulents in the same stuff. Except it says potting soil. Remember when using your flatmate's shit to ask permission. Forgiveness is badass, and I hope that you and the people in your life are good at it, but ask permission first. Your life will be better, and filled with better communication and relationships, and better set up for forgiveness when necessary. Hey Zach, can I use your potting mix?
No!
Now, deposit your seeds onto a well-soiled surface. Oh wait, no. I've been watching too many YouTube baking tutorials. Now we're at the fun part I've been looking forward to. Repurposing cute old shit for planters. Most classic is an egg carton. Also, I think we should consider the different types of seeds as we go, and consider special considerations. So far I have sown both the Long Island dill and the garlic chives. We have the basil left. I think I'm supposed to be spacing these out a little bit more. I've been using kind of more seeds than perhaps I'm supposed to be. I figure they'll come up and you're supposed to weed out the smaller ones anyway. Though actually I don't know if that's possible when they're so densely packed. You know, this is a trial run. There's a lot of seeds in here. We're just a little bit of a breakdown of what I've been doing, which to be very clear is not necessarily how you're supposed to be doing this. I'm sort of looking at this in a vague way and then kind of doing my own version of it, the same as you would with a recipe, which is probably why I've been sprinkling the seeds in rather than carefully placing them. So we're going to try to carefully place them. Oh, so first what you're going to want to do is put this in here, and then you're going to look at the packet to see what it actually tells you about the intended seed depth. Basil bouquet, this is actually a blend of Genovese, cinnamon, purple, and Thai basils. So now we know that those exist. I'm going to open this without ripping it because that's my personality. Christmas is always a blast. Try to place these a little bit more spaced out. And now we're going to make sure that each of these is a 1/4 inch deep. That's about a 1/4 inch. That's about a 1/4 inch. Don't worry about your desk getting dirty. You already covered it with potting mix anyway. That's too much. Let's consult our first web page that came up. Place the seed cups in a waterproof container. In a waterproof container? Like that seals? No. Take your little flag onto which you have written dill, a cute little heart there, and stab that right into the container. Do the same with your chives and your basil. Is it a heart or is it a butt? We may never know. The really cool thing about this is that you're supposed to water these from below anyway, which doesn't really make any sense. But to do that, you take your plate designed with planet Earth and put these here. And now, hold up. You take your 3 plates designed as Earth, Mars, and Venus, onto which you place the different things in whatever order you like, because it would be too much to try to figure out how chives correspond to Venus specifically. Next, we are going to begin the watering process using the leftover water from this bucket that I had on standby from the stunt that I pulled with the match earlier. Doing this while it's still on your desk is great, because then you get to have an adventure trying to carry these plates over to the sunlight. Make sure to keep like a 1/2 centimeter of water on the plates at all times so that it's consistently damp, and then you're going to want to go place these in the sun. This looks like as good a place as any. Soon you shall be like them. And there you have it, how to grow herbs starting from seeds, or at least the planting part of the process. I guess we'll keep up with this in a later video or something. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me what I did utterly wrong in the comments, and stay safe out there.